Oh yes, the king of the skies, baby. I'm back, and I'm ready to burn. Master of the skies, till masters you die, got an apex promotion to show my devotion to the rampage. At the end of this age, the last line of your goddess story. For me this is Tuesday, for you this is doomsday. So I'll have my say and you'll be blown away. Dread it and run, but I am still the king. Fun will be our battle, it's a shame it'll be no harder than slaughtering cattle.
Everything's gonna explode! Hello, my fellow hunters, people, and waiters of the next year, because that is definitely the three distinct categories of human. It's Event Quest time, and it's exciting Event Quest times, because there is new armor to be collecting, and one hell of a new hunt to be hunting. But before we get into all of that, well, you know the drill. You walk up to the cat and you grab his goods. Right then and there, in public, grab them! And over to the quest counter we go for the first of today's 2 Event Quest special. Well, it's an icy expedition in the Frost Islands. This is apparently a safari that went wrong, and now you have to rescue them from being trapped in the frost. I don't know how wrong a safari has to go. I mean, in my mind, a safari is a you know, like a savannah type thing. Like you go on safari in Africa, that kind of cliche. Maybe you can have one in the snowy area, but if you can't, they are really off course. In any case, save them from their misery, and you will be rewarded. But first, what do you save them from? A Lagombi, a Barioth, and a Goss Harag, who can all be giant and small fairly often, because it is an event quest. I got a giant rabbit, and weirdly, because you fight lower tier monsters less than higher tier monsters, Lagombi took me the longest to kill, then Barioth, then Goss Harag, and it really should be the other way round, but you know, that's how it be. So once you battle your way through the snow, you are looking for a new reward by the name of the Winter Star ticket. And yes, it's nice that this is a nod to, well, the Winter Star Festival in World. It even says a certain research commission, which is really cool. And it's a nod to that because the same armor that we got in the Festival in World, we get here in Rise. The Orion layered armor. Essentially, the Christmassy suit. So I feel like this event quest should have been last week, but you know, hey ho ho ho. And the thing is, in Rise, it's way more dyeable, and you can make it look very good. It's 1 ticket per piece, and you get an average of 2 tickets per clear, so 3 hunts, and you are looking good. You also get a jingly sack back. Then we move on to our second event quest, Apex Rathalos Emergency! And indeed, an emergency it is. The next in the line of the Super Arch Mega Ultra Tempered Enhanced Apex monsters. He is massive with massive damage, and he is going to, well, explode your face. And that is fantastic. Well, no, the challenging hunt is the face explosion. Maybe less so, depends what you're into. Anyway, you must fight for glory against this glorious king of the skies. And, you know, what a nice way to bring in the new year than a full-on epic showdown with the Monster Hunter flagship, or at least in his Apex form. So I think he is probably on the lower end of the Arch Apexes so far. But I don't know if that's just because I'm used to fighting Rathalos. I definitely found the Rathian the hardest, but again, that's because I fight Rathian the least of all of them so far. So again, what I said about the first event does indeed hold true here. His damage isn't crazy, don't get me wrong, it's almost one-shot, but not completely one-shot outside of his big super attack, so you should be fine. Claim your victory, get your goodies, nothing unique, but lots of goodies, and call it a day. Alright then, guys, can't complain. This week, a new layered armor is always fun to to see. And, well, let's see how we go into the new year, especially with proper new armor coming in USJ. Oh, I cannot wait for more builds! Anyway, like you've enjoyed this, subscribe for more. Please consider supporting the future of the channel on Patreon down below. And until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.